Welcome back to another episode of the Universally Speaking podcast, your weekly dose of Universal Orlando escapism. This is a show where you can forget about the real world for an hour or so and dive into the place where we're all happiest. Joining myself this week, we've just got the one other co-host, so just two of us today. Kenny is here, thankfully. Kenny, how's it going?
Going pretty good, Jay. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. You looking forward to your weekly dose of, I can't say that, you've just been there, escapism.
Yeah, so for those who don't know from my Instagram, I recently came back from Orlando. So I did kind of a split Disney and Universal trip. So it was just a good way to start off 2026, get to say goodbye to some old attractions
We'll get
and
on to that.
say hello to some new ones. Oh my goodness, I watched
Kind of new.
one that, woo.
Before we get started, Kenny,
Yeah.
what is your prop this week? Have you got a special prop?
I do. So I debated one of the props I actually have on my head, but I'm not going to show that until a different episode. Maybe one that's more resort focused.
Okay, okay.
But this
Teaser.
one is from the Ministry of Magic here.
Oh,
I've got
wow.
a nice little, I don't really know what to call it,
Yeah, try and explain
except
it for the audio listeners.
oh
Is it
yeah.
like
So
a
it's almost like a flag pennant, like you can hang it up on
yeah,
the wall. So it has Ministry of Magic at the top, and then it's got the emblem for the Ministry of Magic down here at the
yeah.
bottom. So pretty cool stuff
Where
here.
where does that live in your house, Kenny? Where's the spot
Right
for it?
now in my prop box, I think I could maybe go up here. You know, listeners,
Prop
I know you
box.
can't see this, but I do have a little Universal background right here. So
Yeah,
maybe like next to the Dark Universe.
very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. And you've got a Dark Universe themed t-shirt on, which I'm very jealous about.
Oh yeah. So this is my nice Dark
Classic
Universe shirt
monsters.
here. Oh yeah. And honestly, it's the versions from the ride. So I don't think a lot of people
Yeah.
know that. So I've
It
got
looks
Bride
quite
here.
it looks quite what's the material like? Is it quite kind of thin or is it a thick material?
Oh, it's pretty thin.
Thin. That's what I like to
So
hear.
perfect for those hot summer days,
Yeah.
you know, when you're back in Dark
Honestly,
Universe. You can't really see it, but Victoria's down here on the bottom row.
she's at the
Woo,
bottom.
looking
Oh yeah.
pretty. Yeah.
Oh, it's so well, why did I not get that? Next time, gotta go back and just get that shirt.
That's
I've
right.
gone
So that's your whole reason.
I've gone for a for the people watching on YouTube, I've gone for a Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Do you see that, Kenny?
I see it. I love it. I'm just checking it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
Light
love
blue
attraction
Velocicoaster.
merch. Like that's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. It took me a while to get into it, but now my wardrobe is full of Universal shirts. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't know why I would be
Welcome
ashamed
to
when
the
everyone
club.
listening. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's the same. Everyone's the same. So yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Kenny, you just got back from a flying visit to the parks for the weekend.
Mhm.
But just before we get into that, first week back at work, how bad were the kids at school?
Well, when Jay asked me this, earlier in the week, I just sent him a one word definition part of speech. Jay, can you tell the audience that word, please?
I think it was feral. Is that right?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
right. So
And what's the
anybody that's
definition of
listening,
feral?
well, Jay, it's funny you asked. So feral is let's see here. Let me go back to my definition here. We messaged quite a bit. I got to scroll back. Okay. Feral in a wild state, especially after escape from captivity or domestication. So, just to put that in perspective for your audience, these children were at home, staying up till like midnight, playing video games, saying 6, 7, doing all that dumb crap that children like to do. And then you know what? They want to come back to school and they think they're at home. Like, they don't want to put their head down. They're going to just, not clean up after themselves. I'm nobody's damn maid in that classroom, okay? You guys got to pull your own weight and you're going to
You
pay
tell them,
attention
Kenny.
while I teach you how to multiply decimals. Okay? 6, 7, that. 6, 7. Okay.
Don't do it. Don't succumb to the pressure, Kenny. Oh
Too
dear. So
late.
you had a good first week back then.
But honestly, it was a good week back. It's always good educating America's youth. They need it more than ever. And also, this job helps fund my universal addiction. So
I like how you
I
call
kind
it a
of got to
job.
be good at it. Yeah.
There's no payment. I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't pay for this.
Yet.
Yet, yeah, yeah. Who
I
knows?
know.
One
Just wait
day
till we get like 2 million followers. I'm gonna want a cut of that money, Jay.
I'll give you 10 cents an episode.
10 cents. That's that is more than the raise I got this year.
There you go. There
Just
you go.
whopping zero, zero, zero.
One day. Hope they're not listening. Now, Kenny, I know we are university speaking, but we can actually say the D word. You mentioned it earlier. It's okay. We can say it. Like, you went to Disney. We can talk about it. I'm always a bit scared to say it, but we can talk about other theme parks. It's fine. And you went to say goodbye to a ride that's soon to be leaving us at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Is that right?
Yes, that is right. So dinosaur, RIP. The countdown to extinction is almost over. It's a deep cut for some of you Disney fans out there. That ride, as I've said on this podcast before, I'm very partial to it. There are many dinosaur themed attractions in Florida, but this one I feel was it's very good, very good, very good. And soon that's going to leave Universal Orlando with the only dinosaur themed land in the state. So I think that's pretty cool. The ride, of course, is incredible. It's going to be replaced by an Indiana Jones attraction. It's going to use the same ride system. So the building and everything's going to be there. It's just going to be now Indy and however else they try to make it about animals. But it was a pretty good visit. I enjoyed myself. Yeah.
I like Dinosaur. I think it's a great ride. Like, I love it. It's
I know.
really
Can't you
fun.
tell that I was, trying not to upset the Jurassic Park fans? Like, I love
Yeah, I
Jurassic
got it.
Park. Okay, everybody, like, clip that, Jay, and make sure you share it with everyone. I love Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic World, but I am very, very partial to that dinosaur ride. I
Yeah.
think it was just incredible.
No,
I
so am
mean, I say
I agree.
was, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Anyway,
is until February 1st, I think, right? Something
I
like
think so. Yeah, that's
that.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Kenny. I know you like Jurassic Park. Don't worry.
Okay, so make sure that's clear for the audience.
That is clear. Um, so moving on from Disney, that's enough of that. I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
I was going to say why they replaced it with Indiana Jones when Indiana Jones is like not current, but we won't go down that road because it's not Universal, and we could be here a while discussing that.
I will say this though. The decision to replace it with a character who like famously doesn't really like animals is just the choice. I thought about that the whole ride home. I'm like, why are they doing this? But anyway, that is beside the point. We will do a special
We
Disney
won't go
edition
down that
someday.
road. Yeah. So this week we are going to be discussing Kenny's very special Christmas trip. I guess to start, Kenny, when did you decide to book it, and was it kind of a fairly last minute thing, or?
Oh, it was very, very last minute. So without getting, too sappy or anything like that, the holidays are tough for a lot of people, and myself included. Had a recent pretty big loss within the last couple of years, and it changed the way that I kind of view the holiday season. To where, of course, I have family, friends, and stuff here in Jacksonville, but I just wanted to do something different. So I already knew that I was going to go down to Universal for the
Mm.
holidays. I love going to see the parade, Grinch, all that kind of stuff. But to actually stay there and be there on Christmas was something that I've always wanted to do, but never did.
Mm.
And one day I was at work, and as most people do, they just randomly scroll on and look at the pass holder rates for Universal
As you
hotels.
do.
And I, yeah, of course. And I was actually standing next to a coworker when I was doing this, and then I like gasped when I saw the prices because all the resorts were fairly reasonably priced. Like it
Mhm.
was pretty cheap, honestly.
No way.
And I saw Helios at probably the cheapest I had ever seen it, to where the first number was a two in the nightly price. I could not believe it. And of course, this coworker is very curious and wants to know, what are you gasping about? And I'm like, that hotel inside Epic. It's like, it's cheap. Like, it's cheap.
Yeah.
And she was actually the one, if you're listening, Kim, hey, and told me, just book it. Like, you love Universal, just go. Just do it. Like, when is it ever going to be that cheap again? And honestly, I didn't know. So, right then and there, took out my card. Supposed to be watching the children, but I was not. And I typed in my number, all that stuff. And guess what? At that point, I was going to Helios from December 24th and checking out on the 26th.
I love how I'm just imagining it now, like the kids are going crazy, doing 6, 7, throwing stuff around the classroom, and Kenny's like, hang on a minute, I'm just booking Helios, 2 minutes. Kids, shut up, I've got to do something quickly.
Look, side story, when the tickets for I think Epic like first dropped, I told my class, like the class I had at the time, that if I have to stop, it's going to be because I'm buying tickets to Epic. So they were already aware, they knew they were going to sit down, shut up, and wait for me to finish my order, and then we can get back to class. But no, it
Wait,
didn't matter what was going to happen. I was going
so
to get
you,
those tickets.
so the kids at your school that you teach, they know about your kind of universal addiction. What do they think about it?
Oh, they do. They actually do. They do not know about the podcast. They do not need to see me in this
They
element,
don't. No,
but
don't tell them. I don't want to get
but they
bullied
do
by
know.
children.
But they do know that I'm a huge Universal fan. I mean, I don't hide it. Like, there's stuff in the
Nice.
classroom. I mean, I have a Lorax and a Harry Potter like literally on my desk. um, and they're kids who grew up in Florida, so they like the parks. They like to ask me questions about the parks, like, "What are your favorite rides? Have you done this, Mr. Detweiler? Have you done that?" It's just fun. If we ever have some downtime, a few extra minutes at the end or the beginning of the day, might even watch a ride POV or something. And they're always asking for it. I'm not the one encouraging it, but they know that I'm going to say yes.
I love that. Like when it's a holiday season or like the end of term, like normally like teachers will play like films or something. Kenny just plays POVs of Universal attractions.
Look, when the first Epic trailer dropped and they were explaining what all the lands were, I showed it to the class I had at the time just to kind of do a mini focus group. These were kids, they were target audience. Like, what do they think? And I'll never forget, there was this dead silence when they showed Dark Universe as one of the lands. They were so confused. They were like, is this like Halloween Horror Nights? And I'm like, no, I think it's going to be just like a regular land. But
Yeah.
you know what they lost their minds for? As soon as they showed Potter, I'm like, well, we've had that for years. They like, oh my gosh, there's gotta be more Potter. Like, I could not believe it. And then of
That
course they told
That Harry Potter IP
yeah,
is still so strong. Still so
it
strong.
is. I know in our fan community, they might think, oh, I'm tired of seeing Potter, but kids in general public, they love it. I mean, they eat it
Mm,
up. You build
yeah.
Potter, the people will come.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's why Universal keep doing it. Like there's no secrets. Like, will it come to Universal UK? Probably, because imagine how many more guests that will entice to go. It's too easy, isn't it? It's too easy for them now.
It really is. And honestly, wasn't it like a rumor right now that UK Park might actually be getting Potter after all? I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, I've not seen that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows?
Ooh.
I know you don't want to get too kind of deep and emotional, but I appreciate that you brought that up and said kind of Christmas isn't the best time for you. And I think it's okay to talk about stuff like this. It's okay. Obviously, we have our laughs and jokes. I think it's okay to talk about the deeper parts as well. Because to be honest with you, I'm exactly
Mm-hmm.
the same, Kenny. I hate Christmas time. It's not a good time for me at all for many different personal reasons. Like I do not like that time of year. So I won't go
Mm-hmm.
into details as to why, but so for you to do that, like I'm in full kind of admiration for you for doing that. Like, why not? Like, go and do that. And it kind of takes the pressure away from that time of year. Or it did for what, the 3 days that you were there. Like, I would give anything to do that. And it's something that
Oh
obviously
yeah.
I saw that you went, and I was thinking, like, I wonder if I could go one year just for like a week at Christmas, because then it takes all of my Christmas anxiety away. And I get to spend Christmas at Epic Universe. Like, you can't even begin to fathom how incredible that would be for me. So no, I appreciate that, and like, I'm sure there's others out there who don't like Christmas. We are in the minority, but that's fine. But I'm so jealous. I might do it one year because it sounds amazing.
Well, as your friend, I'm telling you, do it. Do it. You know I'm a bad influence. Like if you want to do something, I'm gonna tell you to do
I won't be
it.
staying at Helios though. I won't be staying at Helios. That's a bit of a push. I'll take Rosen in.
Oh no. At least come on, at least Surfside. At least Surfside, right? Right.
Have you seen the prices at Christmas, Kenny? The Christmas prices are ridiculous.
Okay, so we need to do a hotel episode so I can tell you all my
Yeah.
tips and tricks. Y'all, audience, I go all the time, and it's because I watch those pass holder rates like a hawk. Whenever there's a price differential, I'm going
Yeah.
to know about it and I'm going to book. So there's a strategy. You can't book too far ahead, but you also can't wait right until the last minute. There's like a
Yeah.
sweet spot of like about a month before you think you're going to go where those rates are going to be at their lowest. And honestly, if they're like dead, which honestly, they kind of are during certain holidays of the year. You can get a really, really good deal like I did at Helios. So I would totally recommend, watching those rates and just watching as they fluctuate.
Yeah.
Never know.
No, that's a good tip. So speaking on resorts, then that leads me nicely into my next question. So when looking at which hotel to book, obviously we've kind of given it away a little bit, but obviously I know you enjoy Endless Summer. I know you enjoy Aventura more recently. What were
Mhm.
you thinking? Was it a case of you checked as you mentioned, you checked the prices for all the hotels, and there was a clear standout?
Exactly. And so my trip was actually a little bit longer than the Helios stay. I stayed about 3 nights at Aventura before, but the
Okay.
Aventura stay was so dirt cheap. I mean, it was like I think the price per night was like 99 or something like that. Like it was nothing. Like it was I stacked those on top of each other and stay. So I did that to kind of be able to stay longer at Universal, but not spend a whole bunch of money either.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't going to do 5 nights at Helios. I'm not made up to be here, but I can do a couple of nights at a cheaper resort and then hop over to a more
Yeah.
expensive one for a
Sure.
shorter stay. So that's one of my travel tips for you as well.
Nice. And obviously, move fast forward into your actual trip. Then, how was the kind of check-in experience at Helios Grand? Did they get the red rose petals on the floor? Or
Oh yes, there was this, celestial chorus of singers. They were greeting me as I arrived,
was the
and they were
harpist
throwing.
there?
Oh yes, it was wonderful. That the people from the statues they were in there. They had walk around characters.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
but in all seriousness though, so you walk in, the place is just beautiful. It's grand. I mean, it's in the name, and check in with the nicest, kindest people that you could imagine. I can't recall the person who helped me out's name, but they were wonderful. And the first thing they said before I could even ask was, "We're upgrading you to a park view room."
No way.
And I wanted to cry. Like I literally thought I
I
was
would have
going to
cried.
shed actual tears because I booked that room, trying to be cheap. I did a standard view, regular
Mm.
room. I thought I was going to get a nice view of the parking garage and
Yeah.
the construction,
And you were fine with that. You were fine with that.
Yeah, I accepted it. I'm like, no, if I
Yeah.
want to see the park, I'll just go up to Bar Helios or I'll go to
Mhm.
Flora Taverna. But no, park view. And then I couldn't. She was just so nice. She saw how happy I was, and then she even was like, "I'm
Oh,
gonna make this a special room."
no
And
way.
I don't know exactly what that means, but now I think I kind of get it.
Okay.
There's the rooms that have like kind of the curve shape that are facing the
Mhm.
park,
Yeah, yeah.
like the ones that are kind of closer to the elevator, close to the middle,
Mhm.
and you get a much better view of the park. I think. Like it's them rounded. They put like a nice little sofa chair looking thing right by the window, so you kind of like relax on it and lounge and watch the park.
So I think Cassie stayed in one of those rooms. Is that right? I think
I think so.
when she had the sofa by the window, I've seen the picture. I think
Yeah.
so. Anyway, carry on.
So she probably had one of the good rooms too.
Yeah.
Special rooms.
Only for us
So I
podcast
was on
people
the
then.
so I was on the fourth floor.
Mhm.
Man, I walked into that room and it was the most incredible thing ever. I mean, it was just beautiful. Like you could feel the newness and the freshness of everything. Um, I just can't describe it any more than that. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just so epic.
Why do you think they upgrade random people? Is it because there's not many people staying there at that time, or just completely random, or do you have any idea?
I think it honestly is just due to capacity. Like I don't think the hotel was as full as they thought it would be.
Mm.
And this is why I say always book closer to your trip because I actually looked at that week, a couple of months ago. And,
Yeah.
of course, it was showing like 800 a night, 700 a night. I mean, even tickets to Epic were like, they were non existent for annual pass holders that week. And then
Mhm.
all of a sudden, everything just magically opened up. The prices for hotels dropped. They had all this ticket availability for the parks. And I really think they probably expected bigger crowds than they ended up getting for that week of Christmas.
Mhm.
And I think when that happens, they can, make that decision at the check-in counter, like, we'll just upgrade this guy. Because I mean, maybe they were like, I can tell he really, really likes Universal. Let's upgrade him. He's on that podcast. Upgrade him. I know, even at Surfside, like 2 days ago, I mean, I checked in for one night in the dark, and they were like, "We're gonna upgrade you to a pool view room." I'm like, "Thank you."
It must be you,
Yeah,
Kenny. It must be you. You come in, big smile on your face, they go, you know what, this guy's a nice guy. We'll treat him.
and I got to give them that old charm. I'm telling you, I need a podcast where I can just teach all my tips and tricks for how to get the most out of your
I'll
universal
make a note
flight.
of it. I'll make a note of it because I need the tips as well. So I'm guessing this Helios booking Helios was worth the trip. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I'm guessing it was worth it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm the kind of person where I really like, luxury experiences. I love that the hotel is what it is. I love the whole feeling of pulling up and them asking you, "Hey, are you going to valet? Are you going to do this?" And I mean, the whole experience is just great. And I'm just
You
soaking
felt
it
you
up,
felt special.
So I mean, you can't beat it.
King Kenny.
And and I don't know, Jay. Did you catch in my notes that it might be one of my new favorites?
I did, yes. Is I mean, it probably should be, shouldn't it? Given kind of the price point and the newness, and it's not
Yeah.
recency bias. It just is one of the marquee. Is it the top? Is it the most expensive? Like on average in the resort, you think? I mean, you must know. You look at the prices every day.
I would say it's the price point's very similar to like Portofino, Hard Rock, all that
Hard Rock,
stuff.
yeah.
I do think the park view rooms there tend to be more expensive than like regular view or pool views at those
Mm,
more expensive resorts. But this is like just a mini rant. I don't like how Universal tiers their hotels.
yeah.
They used to do it in a way that made sense to me. Now they don't.
Mm,
So the signature collection is considered Helios, Sapphire Falls, but then the big three, Portofino, Royal Pacific, and
Wait,
Hard Rock, like they're
Sapphires
all
with
considered,
Helios.
yes, they're all in the same tier. They're called the Universal Signature Collection now.
Hmm.
And, back in the day, when I say back in the day, like 3 years ago, Sapphire Falls was like in its own category, like right below those higher tier
Yeah.
hotels. But now they consider it part of the higher tiers. And then the only
No
mid
Express.
tier hotel is Aventura. And
Very
then
mid.
the value hotel, I caught that. Oh no, actually no, I forgot. I forgot Stera. I just like mixed the
Terra
names up.
Nova.
Stella and Terra and
Yeah.
Aventura, they're all considered mid tier now.
Did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
And then
Surfside and Endless Summer's all value.
yeah, and Cabana Bay, they're also including that as a value hotel.
Has that dropped down recently?
It has. And
Yeah, I
so
thought so.
now when you look at the prices, Cabana Bay is like right in line with the Endless Summers. And
Mhm.
I disagree with that because the amenities at Cabana Bay to me put it in the mid tier. Like it's got more going on than
Yeah,
Aventura
a lot more
and
going on.
Terra and Stella.
Yeah, yeah. Like sometimes when I've looked recently, Cabana Bay's been cheaper than Surfside and Dockside. I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't really get that, but I don't. Obviously, it's a huge resort, isn't it? So maybe they're struggling
Yeah.
to fill it on some months. I don't know.
And that's what it is. I talked to a team member about it, like it was probably been 2 or 3 years, and I asked that question, like,
Yeah.
why is it that sometimes a higher level resort is cheaper than like Surfside? And they said
Mhm.
it just because of capacity. Like if the hotel's got a lot of open rooms, they're going to drop the prices.
That makes sense. So is Helios top of your list currently?
I would say so. I think it is,
Nice.
and
We've ruined
it's
a
kind of
future episode there.
yeah. Well, it's kind of related to what used to be my favorite, which was Aventura. And don't get me wrong, I still love Aventura. I
Yeah.
know Aventura does not
Oh
have
no.
fans
Oh
because it's
no.
not
Oh
really
no.
wealthy.
You
But
remembered.
I personally like, little theming, like
Yeah.
give me a nice adult, no children running around experience, and I'm
It's each to
golden.
their own. It's each to their own, honestly. It's everyone's personal taste. Some people love it, some people
But
don't like it.
but honestly, Helios is to me is like a step up from like Aventura. Like it has the iPad in there, like Aventura does. Like the
Mm.
Helios rooms, they come with that. Like it's pretty much just Aventura, but just really, really well themed.
Yeah, and a lot more expensive. It's
Yes.
Helios.
Oh, yeah. And expensive, boy, do not go there thinking you're going to eat 3 meals a day because you're going to
No,
go
no,
broke.
no. You get one meal a day and it says starter. You get a side
Um,
order of fries. That's it. That's all you're having. Make it last.
that's like $8, Jay. I mean,
Give me some bread. Give me
but
some fries. I'm sorted.
now, as everybody knows, I famously ate at Bar Helios like back when Epic first opened. So we're not going to talk about the $50 wings. They took them off the menu. They're gone. I cannot do that anymore. But I did eat at
Oh
the other
dear.
establishments this time. I had
Mhm.
breakfast at Flora Taverna, and that was incredible. They have a really good breakfast buffet, and you're able to watch the whole park. Like I asked to sit outside and just overlook, Celestial
Wow.
Park and eat.
Wait, was this on
That
was
was
this on
good.
Christmas Day morning or was this on a different day?
No, this was the morning I checked in, Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
Christmas Eve, was it?
Yeah. So basically, what I did was I wanted to just kind of have like a chill day where I could enjoy Helios. So
Yeah.
Christmas Eve was like my hangout, enjoy the hotel, hang out at the pool, that kind of stuff. And then I saved Epic all for the next day, Christmas Day.
Okay. So did you have one day at Epic out of the 3 nights
Yeah,
you stayed?
just
Is that
one.
right? Okay.
The only thing I want to say is at Lotus Lagoon, which is the pool restaurant,
Mhm.
they had, and I'm not even exaggerating, probably the best burger I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
I have been dreaming about that burger and I would like another one. Like I might take the bus there just to go get the burger again.
Oh, nice. How much is that? $80.
Mm. It
You
was
don't have to. You don't
expensive,
have to say.
but it does come with
But
fries.
there you go. If it was worth it, Ken, if it's the best burger you've ever had, then it's worth it.
Okay, in all seriousness, $24, I think.
Okay. Not too
So
bad. Not too
it's
bad.
a lot for a burger, but it was
Yeah.
really damn good. It was
It
really
got,
good.
yeah. You enjoyed it, and you got fries with it. How was the
Yeah,
breakfast priced? Was that reasonable or not really?
for a universal buffet, it was very reasonable. It was about the same as if anyone's ever been to Amethyst and had theirs at
Mhm.
Sapphire Falls. It's this like the same price, but to
Yeah.
me the food was better. Like I remember going to Amethyst and not being impressed, but
Huh.
this Helios food actually impressed me.
Oh, nice, nice.
They had
So maybe
lamb on the buffet table. Can you believe it? Sorry.
no, no, go for it. Um, so moving into your day at Epic Universe, then, just before we get into the park, actually, you wake up at Grand Helios at Universal Orlando Resort on Christmas morning. Just explain what that feeling was like when you woke up on Christmas Day and looked out at Epic Universe. Because obviously we all wake up on Christmas Day. It has a bit of a different feel to it. I don't know if you agree, but like it feels a bit different. Whether you like
Mhm.
Christmas or not, it feels like a different day in a way. So what was that like waking up I can't even begin to describe and like explain how I would feel on that morning.
Jay, when I tell you I've never been on the verge of tears so much in my entire life as I was for those few days at
Welcome to
Helios.
Cassie's world.
Like, oh
Oh
my
dear.
gosh, it was like being a kid again. Like you're
Yeah.
waking up on Christmas morning at the only place you would really want as a Christmas gift. Like,
Kenny, you sold me. Next Christmas, I'm gonna go for it.
do it. Just do it. Do it.
I'm just gonna use my
I'm meeting you
savings.
there.
What use my savings? What are they for anyway? I don't need savings.
That's right.
I'll die tomorrow and
Save
then I've got
yourself the fear of missing out on Christmas at Helios.
you have sold it to me. You have sold a dream to me, Kenny. So yeah,
But
I
no,
can I
seriously.
can imagine it was a very emotional experience. So um how was Ellie Park admission for obviously from Helios rather than the front entrance of the park? Just explain a little bit about timings and that kind of thing.
It was completely seamless.
Mhm.
So I woke up, able to, get everything ready, and I went downstairs about, I think it was about 8:30. There was no line at all. Like you just, go through security, everything in the Helios lobby, and then you walk outside, and they queue you, but not where you would for like, early park admission if you were coming in from the main gate. They kind of have you in a line leading from the entrance to Potter, like all the way up to the basically the door of Helios. And there's a pretty good crowd outside, but it wasn't like unmanageable or unreasonable.
Mhm.
Um, and the whole process was just really quick. Like going through security is the fastest I've ever had it, and then just being there for early park admission, I mean, it was great. You're just waiting in line for them to kind of release you. Um, and I don't really like how they do the early park admission at Epic. I think that's going to be something that I really, really have a problem with. I don't like that they tell you where to queue up because
Yeah.
my strategy was to go to Nintendo first. However, they have us lined up all the way at Potter, which isn't even part of early park admission.
Oh, that's
So to
weird.
me, that is such a bizarre thing to do.
So they won't let you walk down to Nintendo at all, or that uniform
No,
anywhere else. They
nope,
only put you there. Oh wow.
yep. So
I wonder why
about
they do
eight,
that.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's like some kind of park operations issue. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
yeah.
I mean, just got to deal with it. And I'm trying to think what I did next. And then about 8:55, they kind of made the call to start releasing people, and then everyone kind of walked. Take the long way around Celestial Park to get to Nintendo, and then we might have
Oh,
made it there
tough life.
like 30 seconds before all the general people for early park admission got in.
Yeah, people like me.
Yeah.
All the peasants.
Look, I hate having the attitude, but it did kind of feel like that. I'm thinking, I'm
Pink
paying a
Kenny.
premium to stay at Epic. I mean, at Helios.
Yeah,
I should be able to get into Nintendo 2 whole minutes before them.
yeah. So that's a good point. You're actually hindered in a way for staying at Helios in terms of EPA because
You
you're further
are.
back than the regular guests.
You really are. Like, if they just let people queue up in front of the portal that they want to go to, I think that would be a much better system. Like, I don't understand why they can't do that.
I agree. I agree. It's weird. Like you should get let in like 5 minutes early at least. Or at least you're at the front of the line to Nintendo or wherever you're going.
I
It seems very
agree.
fair.
I completely agree. And I think that's just the problem they got to work out over time. And then when they get enough reviews about that, I think they'll change the policy. Because, I mean, they can't give you express at Helios, but I think the early park admission they should really hype that up as being like the number one reason to stay there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I like to ask about early park commission because it became somewhat of a running joke on our earlier Epic episodes because it was kind of the question we received every single time we did an episode on Epic Universe, and rightfully so because thinking not just from Helios' point of view, but would you say kind of excluding Helios, would you say Nintendo's still the way to go when everything kind of
It,
not everything's open, but is that still the right thing to do, do you think?
1,000%. Like, if you want to do anything in Nintendo, you've got to hit it during EPA. If you don't, just don't plan to do it. Or
Yeah,
you're going to be there all day long waiting in line. Like, there's no other way to do it. Like, even if Nintendo's not your favorite stuff to do,
do it
if
first.
that's just something that you want to do, like you just want to in general go on Donkey Kong or Mario Kart, just do it that morning. Otherwise, you're not going to.
Hmm. How have the operations been on Minecraft Madness recently? Are they any better, or is it still really rough?
I
Pardon the pun.
mean, it still
So I
madness.
did
No,
that.
no, it opened up with the park. Like, it wasn't
Okay.
delayed at all that
Yeah.
morning. It was able to open up. I did Mario Kart as my first ride. I think this is now the second time I've early park admissioned and done Mario Kart first. You
Hmm.
just walk through the queue. I mean, it was basically a walk on. Yep, go
No
sit through
way.
the pre, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And
Did you do Minecraft as well or not?
yes, I did Minecart, so I did it right after Mario Kart. I raced
Okay.
downstairs, got in this single rider line for that. It was only about a 25-minute standby.
Oh wow, that's good.
And like, see, that's the stuff you can do during EPA that you just cannot do at any point during the day.
No.
Like, you
And
can't
obviously
even
just
bank on those
yeah.
rides being low at night.
Yeah, exactly. And just a reminder, it is Christmas Day, so the crowds are pretty low, I imagine.
And that's the thing. People that I talked to leading up to it were either like thinking it was going to be really busy or they were
Hmm.
thinking it was, maybe going to be quiet. It was in the middle. Like, I have seen
Okay.
Epic Universe busier than I saw it that day.
Yeah.
But it also wasn't like, a quiet, chill day either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't like I imagine it because I just picture that everyone's with their families on Christmas morning, but obviously that's not always the case, is it? It's 2026 now, 2025 as it was. People do things differently, so I'm still surprised
They
that
do.
like families choose to do like go to Epic Universe on Christmas Day rather than doing a whole classic Universal pardon the pun again thing of opening presents on a morning.
I'm not surprised because kids these days, they have everything. They've got phones, they've got, all the latest games and stuff.
Yeah.
What are they going to ask for Christmas? They can open up under a tree. I think parents are going to start doing experiences for Christmas more than gifts
Yeah.
now. That's my bold prediction leading into the rest of this decade.
Anything else about Nintendo, Kenny, before we move on?
Um, it was just the busiest portal all day
Yeah,
long. I mean,
yeah.
all day. And you know, I love Nintendo, and I'm the kind of person where I would love to, walk around, do the bricks, do little challenges, all that kind of stuff. Couldn't even do
Yeah.
that this trip. I
Oh,
did the
really?
rides and left, and then I don't think I went back in that portal
Yeah,
because it was just
that seems to be the way to go
slammed.
because after EPA it just gets so busy. Unless you go on a night, because on a night it's pretty cool.
Oh, I really wish I had made it back there, but it was too busy this time.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So
So that universe then, Kenny, how were the monsters?
I love the monsters, as you can see. I was
Yes.
so happy walking into this portal because I
Oh,
just
dude,
could not
I'm
wait to
so
experience
excited.
it again. So I'm gonna leave you in suspense on Monsters Unchained for a second
Okay,
because I did Curse first when I walked in, and I'm still
okay,
under EPA at this point. It's like 9:15. I've already done two rides. I mean, that's pretty
yeah,
impressive, right?
yeah.
so,
And yeah, I
so
guess just on Curse, I noticed on one of your Instagram posts. Oh, by the way, Kenny has a bespoke theme park Instagram account now, not just Universal, also covers Disney too. But everyone go follow it up, Kenny in the parks. And yeah, I saw something on one of your posts about your opinion changed on Curse of the Werewolf. I think is that right?
yes, it really has. That ride brought me so much joy this time. And I think part of it is that I didn't have to wait 45 minutes for it. I think
There
that was
will
a
be
huge
that.
part
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, that's a win.
So it was a walk on, early in the morning and it had fun. I mean, it was great. I had finally good spins on it. Like it was awesome. I mean, it's just a good coaster, a good little coaster.
So where was it on your when we did our overall rankings for Epic? Where was it in your list? Can you remember?
It was pretty low. Like it was, I think I might even had the carousel above it.
Oh, really? But it's
like it
gone. It's
was
moved up now.
Yeah, because the first time I did it single rider, but it was like a 75-minute standby. So I mean, it barely moved. And then by the time I got
No,
on the
no, no,
ride, it
no, no.
just wasn't even. It
For
didn't even.
anyone listening who is not obsessed with you, I mean, chances are if you're listening to this, you are going to be pretty obsessed with Universal. But if you're a bit of a casual park goer, if Curse of the Werewolf is over a 45-minute wait,
Yeah,
don't wait. Honestly,
don't
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 waste
do
your
it.
time. It will come down. Don't waste your precious time. Hot
And
tip from me.
honestly, it comes down at the best time to ride it, nighttime.
Exactly. Yeah, I've not done it at night time. I need because can imagine with the manor in the background as well, and just the whole dark mode. I don't know why I didn't do it at night because I feel like it's made to be ridden at night. When you're riding it in
Oh,
the sun, it's not quite the same effect, is it?
it's not. It's
No.
really not. And what moved it up the list for me was the night ride. I think after riding it
Okay.
at night in the dark and then just really experiencing what they were going for when they built it, that gave me a whole new appreciation for it. Like that
Imagine
is now,
if you rode Curse of the Werewolf with the manor doing the electrocution thing in the background, and then the tavern goes off into flames as well. That would be an elite ride.
the trifecta.
That's the word. The teacher comes in with the trifecta. What a word. The triumvirate. Is that a word? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's
But
just,
imagine that, like that would be pretty cool. That would top it
that
all
would,
off.
if only there was a way they could have built a controlled environment for this ride. Like, put it in a building. Like, why didn't they put it in a building? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Beside the point.
like the mummy, like that.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
I think I mentioned it on like another episode, but like if they had just did that as an indoor ride or even
Hmm.
like, took it a step further and built out a forest and made it more like Hagrid's, that'd probably be the best ride in the park. But because they kind of cheaped out on it, I mean,
Yeah,
you have to experience it at night to really truly get it.
yeah. No, I get that. So moving on to Monsters Unchained, then how reliable is Monsters? Because well, how reliable is it in your experiences? Because I know I only had 3 days at Epic Universe, so a very small sample size. Even though I rode it 14 times, I had literally no issues with it at all on my 14. Like, I didn't have one animatronic out, so I don't know if I just got really lucky. I've heard people say that it's not so good with like operations and reliability, so maybe I got lucky. But how was it on this trip for you?
Jay, you got lucky because man, that was not the case on Christmas Day.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I'll be honest, I rode it 6 times that day because I love the ride. I mean, nothing could be working. I'm still
Valid.
gonna go on it.
Only six.
But yeah, I know only 6, right? But
Rookies.
it wasn't really running at its best. And when I
Okay.
say that, I had to write down all the things that were wrong. And these are things that, like, the general public, they're going on it. If they've never done it
Well,
before,
no,
they
it's
don't know what to look for. But me, I'm the whole time I'm thinking, what? That's not working. That's not working. So it started off pretty early on too. So the first Igor, like Igor, when he's there and he's doing the controls, he was just staring at you with a broken neck like this, not
Oh
moving.
no.
Yeah. So that kind of took me out of it. And then when I went on it later in the day, they had covered it up with a curtain,
Oh really?
which to me made it even worse because it's like you're parked
Yeah.
in front of it and he's narrating and telling you that he's moving you, but you can't see him at all.
Behind a curtain. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great.
Okay. And then it continues. The hunchback was not swinging back and forth. The bell was just kind of there, static.
Oh no.
Um, when you get to the scene with Frank and the bride's escaping, they weren't moving, so it's just like a static figure of the bride on top of Frank, and then some of the brides were not moving when they were highlighted like with the lights and
Hmm.
stuff. So I thought that was pretty weird. I'm like, gosh, even this scene's not working right. And then the most egregious one, Jay. This
Oh
one
no.
hurt my heart, and I had to go on it
Was it Dracula?
every time trying to see if it would work. But the Wolfman swiping at you,
Well, not working.
like yeah, like the most I one of the most iconic shots in the ride. That's where they take your picture. When he swipes that, he doesn't do it. Like the
Oh
arm would
no.
not move. Yeah,
How how sad did that make you, or were you not too bothered?
that made me so sad because I love that moment. Like I wanted all of it to work perfectly, but I just every time we were in a new scene, I'm like, okay, what's not gonna work here? And
Yeah.
then of course everything after that was fine though. It's finale Drac, which I mean it's always a toss up if he's gonna work, but he
Yeah.
did not work at all. Yeah.
Oh no, that's sad.
So I
Well,
was
you got
kind of bummed.
yeah. Oh no. Poor monsters. Maybe they just don't operate on Christmas Day.
Honestly, I think it's a roll of the dice. Like they probably
Yeah.
get to work and then run the ride for the first time, and they're probably like taking inventory of what doesn't work that day.
Do you think staffing is a bit of an issue on Christmas Day at Universal in terms of the people that can potentially fix these animatronics? I don't know.
Oh, possibly. I didn't think about that because team member wise, as far as like working the
Yeah.
attractions, it was fine. Like I didn't notice anything wrong with that. But
Yeah.
maybe maintenance is a little more of a challenge on Christmas Day. I didn't really
Yeah.
consider that.
Maybe so. Speaking of reliability, then, how did Battle at the Ministry treat you this time?
Okay, and
Oh no.
everyone knows that I love Battle at the Ministry like a lot,
Yeah.
so I'm not trying to
Mhm.
be biased when I say this.
Uh-huh.
But by comparison, that ride was running circles around monsters. I mean,
Oh, nice.
everything worked on Battle at the Ministry.
That
Like,
is a surprise. It's
like
usually
there
the other way
was
around.
nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And that's the funny thing. People like they've never had a perfect run on it. Like they'll rag on it, but I'm like, no. Every time I've been on it, everything's worked. As a matter of fact, they keep adding things to it.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
took note
nice.
of some new effects, like that scene where you transition from the records room to the magical creatures department. There's
Mm.
like this fog effect that the
Oh,
fog
nice.
like pours into the lift,
Oh,
like
really?
to the point where it's like blinding. Like that blew my mind. I was like, wow, when did they add
That
that?
sounds cool. That sounds
Yeah, and
cool.
then it happens again in the room with the Arumpit. I think maybe when you're leaving that room, it does it again, like another big fog effect like that. And I think it really helps the transitions, and it really helps blur that line between screen and physical.
Yeah.
Like
It's a
when you
good
have
point,
that
that, Kenny,
fog.
because the smallest effects like being introduced, I think can really elevate an attraction. For example,
Mhm.
like Kong, it's very mid. Now you go back outside and you've got smells added into it. I'm like, actually, I think this is quite a good ride now. So the littlest touches, like adding fog or water effects or anything like that, I think it does kind of raise it quite dramatically.
Like heck, I was with you when we discovered like the
Everything broke
grass
down.
smell on Kong. Like I never knew that. Like
Yeah.
blew my mind when I smelled
Was
it for
that
the first
before or
time.
after it broke down?
We don't talk about that. The curse is broken, everybody.
Curse is real.
But no, Ministry was just incredible. I mean, like I said, they keep adding stuff, and I can't prove it, but I think the drop is slowly on its way back because I noticed that it was a little more intense than I had remembered, but not quite the first time. The first time that shit dropped like freaking rise. It was like like
Yeah.
you're lifting up, which is the problem.
Yeah, it's funny. Sorry, it's funny you say that, Kenny, because Ori Morales on Instagram actually asked us that same question if the original drop has been reinstated. So you think it's kind of coming back slowly,
I
potentially, or
think
is,
it
is that you believing it and kind of picturing it happening, and it's not actually happening? It's kind of an illusion.
No, see, I can't prove that they actually are going to do it or bring it back ever again, but I felt like it was in between. Like it wasn't quite the original drop, but it also wasn't quite like the slow slide down either. And
Mhm.
one thing that I noticed from riding it 3 times, because you have more time to look at everything,
Yeah.
the ride vehicle actually tilts down a little bit to kind of make that drop feel a little
Huh.
bit bigger. So it's
Okay.
like trying to explain, like say this phone is the ride vehicle. You're actually in that scene, you're tilted like this. And
Yeah.
then I think when you drop down, it like straightens up, which kind of adds to the feeling without having to go so far down.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. So in terms of wait times, then I'm assuming you did single rider. Just how did the wait times
Oh yeah.
compare to standby and stuff like that?
And I've been told by people that single rider on Potter was like really bad, but I found it to be fine. Like
I had a bad experience with
standby
it.
wait, uh, like standby was like 180 minutes all day or like 200 minutes, whatever. But then
Christmas
single
Day.
rider about like 40 minutes.
That's not too bad. I think it's just the fact it doesn't move much, is it? It's kind of very small moves. Like you don't move,
Yeah,
not constantly moving. Whereas 180 minutes, you're going to be constantly moving forward. Whereas it sometimes feel longer when you're in the single rider line because you're not moving as much. So there's less people. That makes sense. I don't know.
oh yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. You're talking to somebody that has waited a total of probably 6 hours to ride Battle at the Ministry when you combine all of the trips together. So to
Yeah,
me, 30, 40 minutes in single rider was like a piece of cake worth it.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
sign me up.
40 minutes for Battle of the Ministries are very, very good.
Oh yeah. And it was worth it every time. And the last ride of the day that I had on, and it was my last ride of the day.
Okay.
I did single, no, actually not single rider. It was standby, but the standby wait said it was like 30 minutes. It was a
Oh
walk
wow.
on.
Really?
It was like we just walked straight through the queue.
That is some impressive queue as well.
Yeah, really
Could
is.
that be? I mean, I'm teasing a future episode, but could that be the best queue line in the resort now because of one room? We shall
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that episode coming in 3 years' time.
All right,
um,
where to now?
you see the show as well, Cirque Arcanu,
Yes,
the
and that is
bubbles.
another one. The bubbles. But Jay, I think that ride is not ride. That show is moving up in the world. I love it.
Is that
And
because
that
you've
used
seen
to
it
be a
more now,
show.
or
I
why
think
is
it's
that?
because I've seen it more. And I
I'm
think it
telling
gets
you, it's
better every
really
time
good.
that I see it. I
100%.
love it.
It's amazing, isn't it? I think I've only seen it once, but I was pretty blown away.
Okay, to
The
defend
second
myself,
half,
I saw it for
definitely.
the first time during previews, and it
Yeah,
was
exactly.
probably running at that point for like a week. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it
That's
just it
fair enough.
didn't excite me.
Yeah, but the second half of that show is just it's hard to explain, isn't it? Really, it's hard to explain. It's just it is just amazing how they've put it all together.
I know. It's
It's
incredible.
crazy.
Like I can't even explain it. And I think even watching it in the doc, teasing future episode, actually made me appreciate it even more. Just seeing how it
Yeah,
was made and then seeing it, in person again was just amazing. And
yeah.
I'll be honest, like I don't watch Born every time I go to the parks. I don't watch horror makeup every time I go to
Ooh,
the parks.
shame on you.
But I have watched Cirque every time I've been to Epic, and it
Mhm.
has not gotten old yet. Like I treat it
Yeah,
like it's the other Potter like ride almost, but when
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. But basically, to me, it is.
Other attraction.
Yeah.
How dare you slander the Vaughan Stuntacular?
I love the Born Stunt Tackle. That was me saying that
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
do it every time, but
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
To be fair, I know I joke, but I don't do it that much either. Like I go for obviously, as you know, I go for 2 weeks at a time,
Yeah,
and it'll be like my last day, and I'm like, I've only done it once. I've only seen the show once. What am I doing? But it's one of those things you're not going to see every time you step into the park.
yeah,
You're just not going to see it every day.
it's
It's
not.
kind of different to a ride, so you do only see
Yeah,
it two or three times max a trip. Speaking about people from the UK that I do go for 2 weeks at a time. But yeah,
mhm.
I do understand that it's kind of a you don't have to do it every time.
Yeah. Like I totally that I agree with you on that.
So moving away from Wizarding World Paris, where did you head to next? Isle of Burke?
Isle of Burke. Oh, and then on my way walking to Burke. So pretend we're leaving a ministry and then going
I'm
to
there. I'm there.
going to Burke. Yeah. Stardust also kind of had a rough day. Like I was watching that, and man, it was down for like a good 5 hours on Christmas Day.
Oh,
Like
really?
it ran for like an hour in the morning, and then it just like
Sheesh.
was delayed the whole rest of the day until like nighttime. Like it was really fascinating. So I'm like,
Have you
even if that was the trip where I was going to do it, I'm like, well, gosh, the universe is telling me not to right now.
exactly? That's what I was like before I'm in my coaster era, Kenny. Like anything, any little inconvenience, I was like, gosh, damn it! That was the one day I was going to do it as well.
Like, oh man, maybe
Uh,
next time. But
what a shame. Inside, I'm smiling.
but yeah.
Just on Stardust, Kenny. How
Mhm.
wise, if 100% was, I'm 100% going to ride it in the next year, let's say, where are you on that scale at the minute? Just to throw it out there.
I would say, honestly, believe it or not, I'm trending more towards like the 60, 70 range. Like,
Nice. Wait, 67.
70.
Wow, delete podcast. That is the worst thing I've ever done. But 60, wait, so is that the same for Velocicoaster and the Incredible Hulk, or which is kind of how's it look in your head? Are they all the
I
same?
think those might actually be even higher than that. Like, yeah.
Ooh. So what Velocicoaster, where's that? Is that like 70, 80?
Yeah, I think we're there. We're just about there.
Penny,
So for those for
please
listeners,
wait until I get out there and I want to ride it with you for your first time, please.
listeners, please understand that I'm like not anti-coaster.
Yeah,
Like I love roller coasters, but for me, it just takes me a while to do a new one. Like I have
yeah,
to
yeah.
go through this whole mental battle, and then once I do it, I'm fine. But it's
Trust me,
just the
Kenny.
leading up
Trust
to it.
me.
Yeah.
I know. I understand. People may say they understand. I understand. Trust me, as you know.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
yes, you are
wait for me.
inspiration, Jay.
Yeah, wait for me to get out there, Kenny, and then we'll ride it together.
Okay. All right. I
But
can't
no
promise you
pressure.
that I'm gonna wait, but we will do them together.
You moved into Burke, is that right?
Yeah, Burke. And once again, impressive land as always. The only thing that I really, well, the only two things I did in Burke this time were hiccups, of course. I mean, one of the best rides ever.
Of
And
course.
I watched the show again, and I will say that the show has now moved down my list.
Ooh,
I'm just
breaking
gonna be
news.
honest. I don't like it. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't like it.
I kind of see where you're coming from, even though you've not explained why. I kind of get it. Like, I love the music, I love the hiccups, the toothless reveal, sorry, but everything else, the singing and stuff, not really my vibe. So I'm like, I love it. I love parts of it, but the rest of it, not my favorite show.
No. I mean, hiccup flying over the crowd. I mean, that's going to do it to me every time. Like, they could just do that and then let me leave when that's over,
Exactly,
and
yeah,
I'd be fine.
exactly. Can you imagine like
Because
people
the
just
rest,
leave as soon as they've seen Toothless? That's it, it's over.
because the rest of it's like freaking crap. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna really, really mean for a minute. My number one critique with the show is that all of the How to Train Your Dragon movies, shorts, everything, it's never been a musical. Like the characters don't sing and
Yeah,
dance and do all this stuff. And to me, it's almost like they're trying to do a Disney show. But
yeah,
see, the
very
Disney
Disney.
shows work because those movies are musicals. Like you can sing along, you know what they're singing about, you
Like
know what those
Frozen.
characters sing, like Frozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, they don't do that in How to Train Your Dragon. So to me, for the show to do that in the theme park, it just feels like ick. I don't know what it is.
No, I'm the same, Kenny. I'm just scared to say it, but Kenny said it, not me. Although I did say it as well, actually. But no, I agree with you. I think I'm just scared to say it because it is a parts of it are so beautiful, but I agree with the rest of it's not so good compared to. Yeah, I don't want to spoil future episodes, but the Circar Canoe and the Born Stuntacular compared to Untrainable Dragon. But
Yeah, I agree. And when we get to that episode, I would love to give suggestions on how it could have been more like those other shows, but we'll leave that for now.
you
We'll
say
leave
that.
that.
Tease the listeners, Kenny.
Yeah.
3 years time, that'll be the next one.
But
So
yeah,
so no
remember,
fire drill,
no fire drill this time. The
no
worst boat
dragon
ride
races rally.
in history. No, thank you. I actually
No, thank you.
enjoy, using those 75 minutes to do other things instead of waiting in line for that.
Such a
Um,
slow loading time, isn't it? Oh, not a fan of the process that takes.
no, and I'll tell you what else. They did such a great job on the land Isle of Berk, but those queues are like the worst queues in the history of Universal Parks.
Retweet that. Hiccups' queue is like the equator. Oh, horrendous. I get it. It's kind of themed to Burke, but
It,
please just build an indoor queue, please.
I'm like, would it have killed them? I mean, it's not even fans up for like when it gets hot in the
It's
summer. Like
nothing.
people are going to be dropping in that queue like from heat exhaustion.
I was very close. That first part of Hiccups were like I know you get once you get close to the ride as a up some stairs and you're sheltered
Yep.
then, but that first half just zigzags and then an absolute melee to get to the lockers and then you push back into another queue line.
Oh yeah,
I
that
was
first half is
sweating.
switch. It is switchback hell.
Switchback City,
Switchback
yeah.
hell. I mean, you just go, oh, there's another one. Oh, and then you hear the people, please keep your hands off all of the ropes. Please keep your hands. Do not travel under
It's
the
always the
ropes.
kids. You know what, Kenny? Just thinking of just how you said it there. Is that why I've tarnished the ride? Have I put the queue line in with the ride? Is that why I don't love it as much as everyone? I don't know. Maybe it is subconsciously. I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to separate the two because your wait experience definitely influences how you feel about a
But
ride.
Kenny, no
Everyone
one
knows that.
speaks about that queue line. Like, no, I don't hear anyone talking about how rough it is. Only us two. Maybe we're the problem.
Yeah, maybe. If you like the
Maybe.
Hiccups queue, please let us know in the comments or wherever you.
Surely no one actively likes it. It's just
There's
not.
no way. There's no way. It's so bad. Like,
Yeah.
why? Come
And even the queue for to meet Toothless, the meet and greet over there. I mean, I didn't do it because it was about 300 minutes every time I saw it, but even that's just in the baking sun, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean everything about that lane. I don't know why. Did they spend all the money on just the theming and the placemaking that they forgot? Hey, let's build like a good queue. Like, no, they just didn't.
Mm.
Oh, really quick before I forget, drones were flying in Burt when I was there on Christmas Day. So I did get to
Yes.
see that.
Yeah, you revealed on our 2026 episode, I think it was a few weeks back. Is that right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. What a Christmas miracle that drones were flying.
I couldn't believe it. I just looked up and I'm like, that's a dragon. And then other people slowly caught on and they were looking up at it and taking pictures. It was cool.
And how loud were they?
Um, so
Need some like
imagine
ear
that while you're
defenders.
like, yeah, imagine that while you're trying to take in all the music and sounds of Burke, and you just hear this loud, like, helicopter in the background that sounds like it's right in your ear. Like, it definitely is not ready. Like, they should not, like, do not advertise that.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a dragon drone.
And maybe it's because I've
Uh,
seen the doc, but that thing looks like a drone. Like it doesn't even. It's not
yeah.
even convincing as a dragon.
Also, you didn't even appreciate. You didn't like the drone.
No, I really did. I mean, it was a cool idea, and we now know why Universal Creative was like, "This isn't ready yet." Like, I think give them some time, work on it. It'll be ready. But right now, it's not. It's just not.
Fair enough. Moving on to food then. Where did you eat on your special Christmas day at Epic Universe?
Finally, I had Pizza Moon.
Was it your first time?
Yeah, my first time at Pizza Moon.
Hmm.
So the first two times I've been to Epic, I was like in this weird euphoric state where I didn't need water or food apparently to function, and I would just go the whole day and then realize, oh, I haven't eaten at all in 12 hours. But
Yeah, not
this
not
trip was
not good.
different. Yeah, this trip was different. I went to Pizza Moon and I got a box thinking that, oh, I can, take my leftovers up to my room at
Oh, that's a
Helios.
bit. That was a bit of a that was a bit of a hot topic, wasn't it? A few months back with the whole pizza box debacle
Oh yeah,
online.
pizza box gate. Now they just hand them to you like they're candy. Like, here, take a box. Oh, you don't have any food left over here. Take a box
Take one
anyway.
anyway.
Enjoy your box. But the
Hmm.
food was so good, Jay, that I ate the whole pizza. I ate the entire thing by myself. I couldn't put it
Nice,
down. I got
nice.
the
As you
mushroom
should.
pizza, and it was incredible. I mean, it was like not even theme park good. I mean, it was just damn freaking good. Like, I wish they'd open up a pizza place down the street that sold pizza like that.
How does it compare to Red Oven?
1,000 times better.
Oh, really? I know
Yeah,
Red
and
Oven's
honestly,
pretty liked.
it was so good that it pissed me off when I thought about the other pizza around the resort because I'm like, okay, I get that, Pizza Mooney wanted to be special and like, give people a reason to come to Epic.
Mhm.
But there's pizza's pizza. Just make all your pizzas like that. Like, to me, the pizza at Louis and the pizza at, like, what's the place at IOA that sells pizza? The one in
Cafe 4?
Marvel. Yeah, Cafe 4. Like, just make all that pizza taste the same. Like, make it all taste good.
Yeah, just do what you do with tenders, and they're all just the same.
I know. But pizza, there was a huge, huge quality difference when you compare Pizza Moon to like any other pizza at the resort. Like, it's incomparable.
And did you eat it inside Pizza Moon?
Oh yeah, I ate inside. As a matter of fact, I broke the rules. I mean, I was by myself, so I'm like, I'm not gonna wait in this queue to get a table. So I just walked and found an open spot, and the person was like,
Criminal Kenny again.
"Excuse me, excuse me, you're supposed to wait in the queue, but since it's just you, it's fine." But I
Being
imagine if
Kenny.
I was a family of four doing that, there would have
Yeah.
been a problem.
And do you like the theming inside Pizza Moon?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, it was on par with the rest of like Celestial Park. I mean, the decorations on the inside were really nice. I love all the pizza imagery. And for those who don't know, I majored in film as an undergraduate. So seeing all the film stuff, the references to the journey to the moon and all that stuff was really cool. Like, you could point out, oh, I see that, I know that, I know what they're trying to do here. Like, it was really cool. Just cool to look around and see. One thing that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough is that Celestial Park does stay open like after the park closes. And I don't think people
How long?
realize
How,
that.
how long for?
So I didn't ask anyone. I really wish I did, but I think they probably stay open till around 11. That's my guess. And it's not everything. Like, you can't go get a meteor burger at like 10:15. But
Oh,
all the
damn it!
food, like, yeah, I know.
Love that
All
place.
the food, like all the food stands stay open. So like there's a place that does bows. There's like, Frosty Moon was open, I noticed. Like the little snack stands. Like, I think there's a place that sells hot dogs, like popcorn, all that stuff.
Hot
Those
dogs? Where's that?
stands,
Not seen the
Comet
hot dog
Dogs,
stand.
it's like, yeah,
Oh yeah, where is that? Where is the comment? I've heard of it. Where is it?
it's like right by Constellation Carousel. Like, it's in
Oh yeah,
between the
yeah, yeah,
carousel and it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I think that's open. Like, pretty much all of the food stands are open, just not the
Okay.
full service restaurants.
Okay.
And so you've got those open, you've got the gift shops in Celestial Park open. So it really is like the long rumored open hub. Like, you can just kind of hang out
Like
after all the
you're
portals are
like
closed.
you're longing for.
I know, I'm waiting. Give it to me, please. That's all I ask for. 2026, open hub, please. But yeah, I think that doesn't get talked about enough. So after the fountain show, if you're missing Epic Universe, like, you can just hang out for a while and act like the park's still open for a little while.
Interesting. And speaking of the fountain show, did you see it?
Well, I actually saw it from Helios, and I didn't
Nice.
bother watching it from the ground because I don't think anything can compare to watching it from Helios after having done it.
No. Good decision.
So you go up to Bar Helios and you can see the entire park from up there, of course. And
Mhm.
they also pipe in the music from the show into the bar.
Oh
So
wow,
you
that is cool.
truly have the best seat in the house watching it.
Yeah, and I imagine you've got AC on you as well.
Oh yeah. So I mean,
Or
you're
was it
watching the
cold on a night
high
in
part.
December, or was it cold?
No, it was actually warm. It does get a little cooler at night, but I mean, it wasn't cool at all. Like it
No,
was still pretty
I was
pretty
sweating
warm
still.
out. Yeah. I could have watched it from my room, but then you kind of lose the music because they make the room so
Okay,
that you're not bombarded with celestial part noise while you're trying to
yeah, yeah.
sleep.
Mhm. Oh, that is some serious white noise, isn't it? Celestial Park music.
Right?
That is the best. I love that soundtrack.
It's so good. And the Christmas version of it, that's nothing I didn't
Oh
mention.
yeah,
So they had Christmas music original to the park in Celestial Park. So I thought that was pretty nice.
but it's a bit more jingly.
Yeah, it was pretty much like the same music,
Few
but you
jingle
could
bells.
kind of, yeah, you could hear jingle bells and you could hear like different, different holiday songs kind of mixed into all the
Yeah.
orchestral, sounds and everything. So that was pretty cool.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Just to finish off then, Kenny, got some questions from Instagram, as always. Helios, my favorite Argentinian friend, he asks, for annual pass holders, is it worth paying $150 every time they want to visit Epic Universe? It's kind of a personalized
Ooh.
question, that one, isn't it? But what do you say?
I think it is. I mean, it's case by case. Like if you're trying to
Yeah,
fund a whole family or something, probably not. But if you're just buying tickets for yourself, or maybe it's you and like your favorite birthday buddy, your partner, or whatever,
yeah,
it's worth it to just plan it out. Like obviously, you're not going to go to Epic every month or like every 3 weeks or something like that. You just have to plan it out. Like I know me personally, I'm going to want to go again probably if not the summer, maybe once before that.
yeah.
And you just got to plan for it. So I think it still is worth it. But if you want to do the annual passes, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Universal. Please answer our prayers.
That moved me on
Um,
to my next question, Kenny. The Joey Mazant said, "Are we getting an annual pass?" And we took it in a previous episode, didn't we? And I
yeah.
assumed it was going to be this year, and you and Cassie were like, "Yeah, no, I don't think so."
I know. And
We're hoping.
since that episode though, I'm kind of open. It could still happen, but I don't see it.
Don't
Like,
see
because
it.
right
Yeah,
now you can buy a multi-day ticket and park hop between Island Studios and Epic, which is cool, but it's like, okay, is this a test to see, where people
yeah.
choose to go? I don't know.
No, that answers it. Next one from Minnie is Butterbeers, and she wants to know, is Battle at the Ministry worth the wait? And I mean, I'll go first with this one, Kenny. You can have your
Yeah.
say in a minute, but I always think these are quite tough to answer personally, is what I would wait for a ride. Other people may not, and vice versa. I also think it depends on how patient you are or your party is. If it's your first time, I'd still say it's worth the wait just to experience the attraction. Whether
Hmm.
you truly enjoy it or not is obviously down to the person's taste in rides. But I think it's tough to say. I think it's still worth it. If it's your first time going to Epic Universe, I would still say it's worth queuing for. Is it worth waiting 3 hours for? Maybe not, but it's worth waiting for, is what I'm saying. I don't know what you think.
Oh, I agree with you. I think what you said is perfect. It's worth the wait, especially for a first time. However, I'm in the opinion that I don't think any theme park ride is truly worth like a 3 hour wait. Like I don't care how good it is. Like go do other stuff. Wait for the ride time to decrease or something. But like
That's one of
don't
your
invest
catchphrases, isn't
that.
it? Nothing's worth 3 hour wait.
No. I'm sorry, like nothing is.
I only waited seven
Because
hours for Hagrid's on day two of it opening, but there was a tornado. Everyone knows the story. I was locked inside the queue.
yeah.
That's my excuse.
Because
That's my
honestly,
rationale.
because think about it, you're kind of setting yourself up for disappointment because if you wait that long for something in your head,
Hmm.
you've probably built it up to be like the greatest thing ever. And then when it doesn't meet that expectation, then all of a sudden you're disappointed. You don't like the ride.
Yeah,
But then here's the thing that's not the ride's fault. The ride is what it is.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
up to you to decide how long you're going to wait for it.
exactly. And that queue line can be rough. I waited a long time, and there was moments where I had to sit down when it got delayed constantly. So it does tarnish your experience. 'Cause if you walk straight on the ride without queuing a single minute,
Hmm.
your point of view is going to be completely different to if you wait 2.5 hours. I mean,
Oh
I know
yeah.
that's pretty standard, but I
No, you're absolutely right.
mean, yeah, I don't have any regrets waiting 7 hours for Hagrid's. I still came off that ride and loved it. I didn't even think about the waiting 7 hours. I came off and I was like, that ride is so good. Good times, good times. Moving on, Kenny, you'll be pleased to know that Nick Carter's back.
Woo
Nick Carter is
woo.
back in the house, yeah.
What up,
I guess
Nick?
we kind of know this, but do you think we'll see any more seasonal bits or nighttime shows introduced this year? Again, we said on a recent episode that there is a new nighttime show with um not drones, is it? It's kind of what's the word?
Projection.
Projections, that's the one. That's
Yeah.
do we have any idea on when that might be starting?
No, but if I had to use my guessing cap here, I would say we're looking at the summer for that. That
Yeah.
is not official. That's not announced. They
No.
have permitted a name, something called Celestial Goodnight. So that is
Ooh,
publicly
that sounds
available.
good. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
So we know that they're working on something.
Yeah.
We just don't know when it's going to come out.
Yeah, that's fair. Fueled by chaos. Two words, simple question. Must eats. I mean, don't ask me, Kenny. This one's for you to answer. Must eats at Epic Universe.
Pizza Moon for sure. Like if you're a pizza person, this will change the way that you look at theme park pizza. So totally do that. I've eaten at Oaken Star before. That was really yummy. I would recommend. And on this trip, I ate at the one of the Potter restaurants, and it's kind of a
Okay.
hidden gem place.
What was the name
Oh
of it?
boy, I'm
Can you remember?
probably gonna butcher the name.
Is it the one?
Le
Is it the one on
Goblet.
the left?
Yeah, no, the one on the
Oh
right.
no. Okay, yeah. Go. I know which one. Go on.
The hidden one. So
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
gave me time to practice the name though in my head. Le
Let's go.
Goblet Noir.
Nice.
And I love it, but here's the thing. I think it's not going to last because it's hard to find.
It
There's
is.
no signage for it. And then the door, like you have to ask someone where the door is. Like it was so weird. And you
Yeah,
go in and it's like this empty restaurant, but it's good food.
yeah. It is like it's down Nocturne Alley a little bit.
Like, why is this so hidden? Like, I know this is the
Yeah.
Dark Wizard hangout, but like, y'all need to make money too.
I had a drink in there once after I think doing Battle of the Ministry because I waited so long. I was so thirsty. I don't know if you found it, but that place was freezing cold in that
Oh,
Le Goblet Noir.
did not have that
No.
problem this time. It was quite warm everywhere I felt, but
Yeah,
no, those are my must eats. On my to do list though, I really want to try a Meteor Astropub at some
that'll
point.
be my recommendation. I've had a Astro pub burger and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Woo, okay. Have you had Das Steakhouse yet?
No, I've not been in there. No, I didn't go in there. No, it looks
Okay, I
cool though.
too have not done it.
Yeah, looks cool. Next one is from Gary Britton, and he wants to know what he's visiting for the first time this year. Any tips? Keep it short and sweet, Kenny Gloves. There's probably quite a lot of tips.
I know early park admission for sure. Like that is the
Yeah,
number one tip I can give you.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that it? Is that all the tips?
Honestly, that's the only one that's worthwhile. Like you
Yeah,
get there early.
yeah. It's hard, isn't it? Again, everyone's different. I would just say try and take it all in. Take several breaks. Don't rush things. Don't rush around from world to world, or don't be dictated by wait times. Like if you've got all day there, if you've got one day there, for example, take many breaks. The day is long, so take your time
Mhm.
and enjoy it.
Yeah. And I don't know the order of our episode releases, but definitely listen to our tier episode whenever that comes out because
That
that's
will
going
be
to give
coming
you a
out,
pretty
yeah, in the future.
that's going to give a pretty good indicator of maybe what to skip if
Yeah,
you're short on time and then what to focus more of your attention on.
yeah. No, good point, Kenny. I think that so we tier list ranked the Epic Universe attractions as we'd already done with Studios and IOA. So that's
Mhm.
recorded. I think that'll be out in the next week or two. And it was
Ooh,
a
okay.
really interesting one. It was really so yeah,
Oh,
look out
yeah.
for that. Teaser, another teaser. Next one is from Sir Sat, and they want to know: Is it worth getting Express, even though it costs more than a ticket for admission? We are going in March.
Ooh, okay. I will
Again,
say
everyone's
that if you
different as
have,
well.
yeah, everyone's different. I would say if you have the, financial means to afford Express, I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just putting it out there because
I
the
mean,
wait
yeah,
times, they are long. If you want to do everything in the park, the only way you can do that is with Express.
yeah. It's pretty. It sounds like a bit of a stupid answer, but if you have the money aside to be
Hmm.
able to afford that, then do it. If you've only got one day there, if you've got multiple days there, I would say not.
Oh, yeah,
If you've got
absolutely.
one day there, then yeah. I mean, it depends how soon after you're looking to go back. Is it like a once in a lifetime trip? Is it an annual? Do you know what I mean? Is it an annual trip? It all
Hmm.
depends on those types of things, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wonder. Yeah, you'll save a lot of time. The last one is again from Nick Carter. Double question from him this week. Thank you for listening, Nick, as always. And he wants it might be one more for me than you, Kenny. But what are you looking forward to the most about your next trip to Epic? I think you might have already covered that.
Oh, yeah, I think I did. So, how about you, Jay? What are you looking forward to?
The obvious answer is being reunited with my Shayla Monsters Unchained, of course, because that's the thing I'm most excited for. It's one of my favorite rides of all time. So yeah, I can't wait to get back on that ride. Hopefully, it's all working. Fingers crossed, it's running smoothly and all the animatronics are working. But for something different, I would say riding Hiccups wing gliders again, as I've kind of forgotten where I stand with it. So I need to refresh my memory with that one for sure, because I think I did it on my first day. Like I think we did it twice in a row on our first day, so it was quite a while ago. I want to do it at dusk slash at night if possible, and see how that changes
Mhm.
things. Obviously, what I mentioned earlier, doing Curse of the Whales at night, definitely need to do that. I don't know why I didn't do that beforehand. Ticking the two attractions. I've got quite a lot, Kenny.
Oh, no,
ticking off,
hey, go for it.
ticking off the two attractions I haven't ridden yet. I know they're not big attractions, so Fire Drill and Constellation Carousel, just so I can complete the park in my own head. Peace of mind, closure, closure, but not closure. I'm not closing Epic Universe off. And lastly, you mentioned just now, but trying Oak and Star Tavern. It looks pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, it's good food. Good food.
What did you have in there? Just out of interest.
Oh man, it's been so long now. I'm pretty
Do you
sure
remember?
it's barbecue, so I know I got
Okay.
ribs. I think it was like
Oh,
ribs
they're
and chicken.
nice.
Yeah.
Ribs and chicken. I am sold. Sounds good to me. I don't know why I'm not eating there. I just had the Astro Burger three times. Creature of habit.
What?
I know. There was no tenders. Although I did get the tenders in, I don't know the place of the pot name. And then
Oh,
on the left
wait.
as you walk in, the red one, the fancy one. What's it called?
Oh, wait. The Red Fancy Place. What is that?
Just when you walk in, it's on the left straight away. On the
Atlantic?
mate. No, in Potter,
Oh.
in Wizarding World.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I have
What's
never
it
been
called?
able to say it. The French restaurant.
Yeah,
I know what you're
but
talking
that's the
about.
one. One of the French restaurants.
Yeah.
Can't what it's called.
Cafe Serene something.
Yeah, Serene. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. So I had the tenders from there in that fancy establishment with chandeliers, and I ordered the kids' tenders and fries. I've got no shame. No shame, Kenny. I am who I am.
That's right. That's right, Jay. Be proud. Be proud.
On that note, I think that'll do it for this week's episode. A lot of fun as always, Kenny. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you all for listening and watching. I massively appreciate it. And if you do enjoy it, hopefully you do, please do leave a 5-star review on Spotify or your podcast platform of choice. It takes literally 2 seconds. And apparently it helps, Kenny. I don't know how it helps, but that's just what people say. People say do it and it helps. So do it and hopefully it
Okay.
helps something.
Well, do it, please. Help us.
Yeah.
We need help.
You need those 10 cents. And I'm sure anyone listening to this already does, but if you don't already, Universally Speaking on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search it and it'll come up, I'm sure. And yeah, we'll see you all again next week.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
See
Bye.
ya.